Once upon a time, when there was magic everywhere, there lived an old donkey named Honky who played the flute. However, he had no time to practice his music because he worked 12 days a week pulling a heavy cart from the farm to the feed mill, and from the feed mill back to the farm. One day, when Honky was pulling his 900th load from the farm,
this time, I just can't make it.
the farmer's wife, who had been walking alongside, put her arm around Honky's neck.
It's too bad, old friend. But you know what this means. You'll have to retire.
I don't want to retire.
You don't? What do you want?
A career. You see, now I'd have all the time in the world to practice my flute.
I'll admit you need practice.
I'd go to Brementown and become a famous musician.
When the farmer's wife unhitched the harness, Honky started gaily on the long road to Brementown. And the further he walked, the better he became at playing his flute. Little birds perched on the old donkey's back and joined in his song. He had been walking fully half a day when he came to an old ragged brown dog lying by the side of the road.
Where are you going, donkey?
Oh, to Brementown, where I'll be a famous musician. And you, what are you doing on the road?
Just wandering along. I'm too old to hunt anymore, so when my master said, Brownie, I'm sending you to the old dog's home, I ran away.
Say, why don't you come along with me? We'll be famous musicians together.
Oh, I'd like to, but I spent my life chewing bones and digging holes and never learned to play anything except chase my tail.
Well, it's never too late to teach an old dog new tricks. Hey, see that big can over there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you could use that as a drum. Go fetch it. We'll see if you can play.
The old dog got up and limped over to the big tin can. He could barely lift it, but then the donkey showed him how to play.
Yeah, that's it, man. You're getting it. Try it again now with a little rhythm.
Well, it isn't so hard after all. How's this?
Oh, terrific. Come on, let's go.
So Honky the old donkey and Brownie the old dog, both feeling younger than they had in years, went marching along the road to Brementown. Finally, they came to the bank of a wide river.
Ah, just what I need for a cool drink.
On a bath.
What you say, Brownie?
I didn't say anything. Oh, look! It's a big orange cat sitting over there on that rock. I'll chase her.
If you want us to be friends, you better not.
Then I won't. What's your name, cat?
My mistress used to call me Miss Fluff until I got too old to chase mice and she threw me out.
Oh, that's too bad. Say, what are you going to do now?
Just sit here in the sun and feel sorry for myself, I guess.
Well, I tell you, we're on our way to Brementown to become famous musicians. If you got any talent, you're welcome to join us.
Am I? Oh, it would be wonderful.
Can you play a bassoon?
No.
A piccolo?
No.
A calliope? A ukulele?
No.
What can you do then?
I can sing.
Say, you know you got great talent?
Well, she's loud anyway.
Well, we'll all be famous musicians in Brementown. Here, hop on my back boat of you and we cross the river.
As soon as they were safely on the other side, they set off down the road. At last they came to a railroad crossing and had to wait for a long line of freight cars to pass. Just as the third car from the caboose came by, something flew from the top of it and landed right next to Honky.
I'm free. They can't make soup out of me.
Is it going to lay an egg?
Roosters can't lay eggs.
Hey, tell me something. What's all the noise about, Rooster?
Waddles is the name, and crowing is my game. Imagine the ingratitude of my mistress. After I worked hard for years, waking her up each morning and foretelling the weather, she tried to make chicken soup out of me.
Chicken soup? My weakness.
I'll ignore that last remark. Anyway, I hopped a freight, and here I am.
Want to come to Brementown with us?
What for?
How'd you like to be a famous musician?
Well, I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm unemployed. I got no place to live, so why not?
But you've got to make music in order to be a famous musician.
I've been a musician all my life, and the only people who ever complained were stay-a-beds. How's that?
Oh, that's very impressive. But don't drown out the rest of us. Just keep it a little lower and you can join us. Ready, everybody? All right, now when I gives the downbeat, we're on our way to Brementown. A one, and the two, and a...
By nightfall, the Brementown musicians were tired and hungry. They were marching slowly through a deep forest when up ahead they saw a light.
It's the house.
Maybe the people are friendly and will invite us in.
Maybe they'll have a warm fire.
And a little corn for a midnight snack.
Peek in the window.
Being by far the tallest of the musicians, Honky tiptoed up to the house and peered in.
What do you see?
Not so loud.
What do you see?
Bank robbers.
My bank robbers?
Yeah, they're the ones who robbed the Brementown bank.
How do you know?
I seen their pictures in the master's newspaper just before I ate it.
What are they doing?
Sitting at a big table loaded with food.
Food?
Do they have a warm fire?
A beautiful place.
Oh, how I wish we were in there.
Well, we better get in somewhere. There's a storm coming.
Hey, I think I know how we could get into the house and get the robbers out.
Tell us how.
All right, now listen. First, I put my front hoofs on the windowsill like this. Now, you brownie, quick. Climb up under my back.
Like this.
Uh-huh. Miss Fluff,
Yes?
you hop on top of Brownie's back.
Coming. Here I am.
Ow, you're scratching me.
It's the only way I can hang on.
Now, Waddles, fly up under Miss Fluff's back.
Here I come.
Now, when I gives the downbeat, we start a concert as loud as we could. And if the trick works, it'll scare those robbers right out of the house. Get ready.
While the Brementown musicians outside the window waited for Honky's signal, the robbers in the house were just about to enjoy a magnificent feast.
What'd I tell you, men? Nobody followed us here, and nobody will ever find us.
When are you going to start dividing up the gold, huh?
Right after dinner. Go ahead, men. Eat up hearty.
Pass the salt, huh?
Who's got the finger bowl, huh?
Outside, Honky raised one of his hooves, and then, as the downbeat, he smashed it through the window.
The house is haunted.
We're surrounded.
Let's get out of here.
Wait a minute. Where's the gold, huh?
Forget the gold. Run for your lives.
The terrified robbers didn't dare look back.
Hey, did you see what I think I saw?
It looked like a witch with 4 heads.
Yeah, what a horrible voice it had. It may still be chasing us. Come on, run.
The robbers kept running, and for all we know to this day, they may still be running. As for the Brementown musicians, the storm raged around the little cottage, but inside they were safe and snug, with a big warm fire and all the food they would ever want.
This is the life for me.
And me.
And me.
Yeah, and me too. Let's forget Brementown and stay here forever.
Well, I think that's a wonderful idea.
And so the Brementown musicians had found a home at last, and there they stayed and played happily forever after.